What is going on with you YouTube? It's your boy Sneaker Chills, aka Mr. Stan, man, checking in. Hope y'all doing well. Just coming back from a business trip, man. I promised I wanted to take y'all with me, but we didn't have no money. But guess what? We got some money today, guys. And guess what? We actually hit on a raffle today. So I've got 2 hours to get to the nearest DTLR to pick up this raffle win to get home to share with y'all today. Too excited, man. I'll check in with y'all when we're at the next DTLR. Let's go get these sneakers, baby. Yeah. YouTube. Hey, I made it home, man. I made it home. And thank you guys so much for hanging out with me tonight. Of course, when I came on, what did I tell you guys? I had just landed from out of town on a business convention. And while I was out of town, DTLR reached out to me and let me know that I had actually won a rifle. So what did I decide to do? I decided to go to the DTLR on the south side. DTLR told me, nah, it ain't us. It's City Gear. So went into City Gear, actually ran into a young kid who's got the same sneakers I had on, which were super impactful. That was huge. So thanks, shout out to him and to his mom for letting me videotape him. He said he keeps his soles clean, so that's sweet. There's the actual shoe, City Gear. So we actually went to City Gear to secure the bag, and here it is, man. So I guess DTLR and City Gear is one and the same. Comment and let me know, man, if that's the same, because I thought at one time City Gear was actually kind of shutting down, but in all actuality, I've got some Wolf Gray raffles coming up, and it appears that City Gear is actually several of the stores that will be accepting raffle offerings for the Wolf Gray. So maybe, you know, with DTLR, City Gear is now getting into that sneaker game. And big shout to them, because hey, the more the merrier, right? As many stores as we can have possibly providing us with sneakers, then the better it is, right? So what did we do today? We won the raffle on these puppies right here. So let's get straight to it, right? Looking at the box, it's in this beautiful blue. You can actually see that amazing noticeable brand right there, which is the Levi logo. At the top, you've got that Jordan logo in that satin red finish. On the other side, you also have that brand, that Levi logo. And then there's the tag. And of course, that tag reads Air Jordan 3 RTR. I'm gonna assume that's retro, LSC, Indigo SP. All right, Indigo SP. So that's what you got. You actually pop the box, guys. Nothing much here, is just the top, right? But the paper, looking at the paper is super amazing. It actually reads, let's see, this is a pair of Levi's. So of course, I think we're all Levi jeans owners. So we've seen this numerous times. I got tons of Levi's. I've got Levi shirts as well. So the paper is definitely sweet. When you unwrap the paper, you can actually see that each shoe is individually wrapped, right? So taking the paper out. And here you go, guys. This is the Jordan 3 Indigo in the Levi. It's definitely a clean shoe, right? Looking at the outsole, you've actually got the Nike branding down here, which is sweet. You've got that red targeted sole area right here. The other outsole area is done up in this black. I love the Jordan 3 sole. The Jordan 3 sole is next level as far as comfort is concerned. It does have the stars up here. The stars is a great indicator of how well you're wearing your shoes or how your foot patterns work. When that starts wearing down, that kind of lets you know definitely it's time to possibly look at getting some more sneakers, right? So the Nike side is definitely at the bottom. Looking at the midsole is definitely done up in sale. They are not getting away from that, but hold up. Stop the press. In the front, it is actually done up in white, right? So we've got white in the front of the shoe, and then along the midsole in the middle section and along the back, it is actually done up in cell. It also has that classic black bar across the midsole section as well. And then of course, looking at the next layer of the shoe, you're looking at the elephant print. Elephant print is also done up in this amazing leather in the back as well as in the front in the toe. The level of the elephant print is typical standard on what's going on the threes right now. You can see right there with my Lucky shorts, about the same. You can also see with the toe boxes, they're pretty much identical. So that's pretty sweet, pretty standard to the shape of that. Also looking at the outside lateral section of the shoe, you can see from the mid section and that bottom stitching is done up in denim, and that is denim all the way across. It is a double stitch denim. And then of course around that mid section on the lateral section of the panel, you actually see this in denim as well. Looking at the inside of the shoe, you do have your stitch sections right here, 1 and 2. And then of course you do still have that above the midsole section stitching of that in denim as well. Also looking at the outside, you've got your Levi tag right here. So that is definitely pretty sweet. The tongue is done up in leather, right? The tongue is leather, and actually the tongue is leather, and the Jordan Man is actually done in red. Looking at the insole is done in red, and it actually has, this is a pair of Levi's as well on the soles, which is pretty sweet. Again, as I was stating, with the actual sole saying Nike, you know what that means? That means that the back will say Nike Air. Okay, so it will say Nike Air. So that pretty much gives you a good idea of what the shoe actually looks like. If you actually grab the other shoe, it definitely gives you a great detail of what else is on the shoe. Okay, so the shoe actually comes with white laces with the Jumpman logo, red laces with the Levi's branding. It also has a tag, which you just can't miss, that says Nike Air on one side with the Levi's Strauss, and then the Levi's branding on that also. So that gives you guys a pretty quick review of the sneaker, man. It is definitely next level. What I would say as far as wearing suggestions, you could definitely rock these with some 501 jeans, right? Rock them with some 501 jeans, rock them with a nice Levi's t-shirt. If you don't want to go with the Indigo 501 jeans, you can also go with the white 501 jeans, and you can rock that, you know, with maybe a Levi's rugby shirt or something like that. And then of course your local DTLR and your City Gears, they've got the Air Jordan Levi branded shirt. It's got screen printing on the back. You know how I go. What I'll be doing is definitely running some shorts, just showing you these shoes in different styles and different fashions and things of that nature. But it was a cop, man. We had to get them simply because it was the first raffle we had ever won, guys. We won a raffle. So we will definitely be wearing these. We will be rocking these. It's definitely a great cop. I would suggest you guys check out your DTLRs or your City Gears to get them. Also keep in mind, we've got Wolf Grays coming up. We've got the Union fragments we might try to catch. Also, we've got those Laker 4s. And some of the heat that came out earlier in the year, like the Flight Club, the Flint Grays. I think it was another shoe that came out that we didn't touch. Let's see if they go on sale, right? And then maybe we'll come back and cop those as well. All right, guys, that's all I got. Thank you so much for hanging out with me, man. Hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. For my 10 subscribers, man, thank you. Thank you, man. We got this. We're going to grow and we're going to go and we're going to do this together. Take care. All the best, guys.